Here we go. Hello. This is CB Ultra 768, and welcome back to Let's Watch Fireman. Stupid phone, you distracted me by telling me the time. But anyway, last time I watched episode 7, which was basically during some kind of meteor shower that a satellite was studying. A bacteria-like mushroom from space attached itself to the ship, and they sterilized the whole thing, but they still had some of the fungus, and they brought in, like, this professor and this other professor lady, and they were like, oh, hey, we're gonna give you, like, 3 days to study this thing, and then I think they were basically like, we'll let you study it, and then we have to destroy it. But then, during their research, the professor lady dropped like the sample on the floor, and Mizaki, who was supposed to be watching over them, unfortunately broke it. And then I guess when he went down to the boiler to check on the room, I guess some of the fungus was on his clothes, and then it ended up going down there and started to grow. And the professor dude was like, oh, hey, I know the fungus are growing, but hey, can you, like, not kill them right away? Me and this lady, we still want to study them. But then we cut to, like, the captain and stuff immediately just blasting them. And they're like, yeah, no, sorry, we're not taking the risk. You're done. But then, unfortunately, it turns out they didn't search the place. This is something I didn't bring up in the last video. It's funny, like, they want to make sure, like, oh, hey, this experiment's done. They don't, like, search the place to make sure every sample is destroyed. And it turns out the professor lady's like, oh, hey, yeah, no, I hid some from the SAF, so we can continue our research. And as they continue the research, they extract that, like, oh, there's oil in it. And we later even find out the creature likes to eat gas and oil and stuff like that. And at one point, it gets out of its container, which they didn't lock down, as I mentioned, and just randomly kills the professor lady for some reason. And then he's like, oh, geez, I think the alien might have did it, but I got no proof. Maybe she died from exhaustion. I'm gonna take this thing. And he just drives. And then eventually just gets himself killed because I guess he somehow wasn't paying attention, or something happened to where there was a truck and he got ran off the road and just crashed and died. And then that's how the creature just fully escapes, eats the gas and oil from the car, and then just immediately we cut to it as a giant just doing its thing, just eating and drinking all of that. I wanted to say, too, I didn't mention it in the conclusion, though I mean it's in the video, but yeah, I love how the captain was like, oh, what the fuck, Mizaki, you were supposed to take better care of this, what the hell, man? When, like, the petri dish first fell, even though it's like, dude, none of that was his fault. It was these two stupid scientists. They risked everybody by deciding to do this research behind the SAF's back and stuff like that. It was, like, so stupid. I was like, oh my god. I was like, when they died, I was like, yep, I did really feel bad, because it's like, hey, that's what you get for making stupid decisions. I mean, though for her, no, it's still her stupid decision for deciding to hide this thing instead of, like, instead of listening to the ASF. Well, like I said before, it's like these guys deal with, like, giant aliens and monsters all the time. Though so far it's mostly just dinosaurs, but, they've dealt with aliens too. But it's like, you're really not going to listen to these guys when they tell you, stop the fucking experiment, you're done, we're not risking the Earth for this shit. But yeah, that's basically what happened in the last episode. The whole thing happened because two stupid people decided to not listen when they should have. So now moving on to episode 8. I'm curious what kind of crazy adventures we're going to get going here, and if it's going to make me lose my mind a bit still. And so far my favorite thing about watching this is trying to apply logic and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing this instead of that? It's just so funny. It's fun. Anyway, let's watch episode 8 of Fireman. Hey, there we go. Yeah. So, episode 7 was the last of, like, I'd mentioned this in the last video, of the good subtitles. Terror of the Micro Monster. But yeah, so now we've been a bit downgraded to some basic subtitles. But hey, as long as I can understand what they're saying and I can read them, then that's alright with me. Oh my god, she's a zombie. Well, he walked through the wall. Maybe think of like a video game character. Most recently, I've been watching Mahler's Star Wars Outlaws video. It makes you think of like that. He's like a terrible NPC character just running into shit. Oh shit. Just a bunch of zombies. Oh my goodness. So what's going on with them? It said micro monsters, so they're basically a bunch of little creatures just inside of their bodies just controlling them then? I'm assuming is the plot. Oh my god. Instantly zombified. I mean, I gotta question you, kid. What the fuck was your logic? You just saw like a bunch of zombified people like walking down the street, and instead of like reporting it to like either the police maybe first, or if you can, the SAF, you're just like, oh, well that was fucking weird. Anyway, I'm gonna go home now. Oh! I mean, what the fuck was the kid doing? Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shaking someone who has fallen down is always the best thing to do to make sure they're okay. Oof, I will admit these subtitles are not great. Sometimes they're just, here's the words, bye. I'm like, Jesus, give me some time to read for a second. I don't like the turbo fucking read through these subtitles, man. Ugh. Hour turbo! Leave me alone! He's being a little shit. Yeah, I don't understand. Why would you not tell him, like, yeah, so I saw a bunch of zombie people. Okay, I guess traumatized, but still, even if I went through something traumatic, I would still be spilling my guts. Like, there was a fucking monster. Freaking terrified me. I feel like even in a traumatized state, you should be able to still tell people what happened. Oh, God damn it. Oh, that's so funny how he's like, oh, I'll search outside, you search the hospital. It's like, didn't she just come from the hospital? You think she would have already searched there before she came out to see you. Oh yeah, they did mention that. I did want to say something. I was like, oh, they mentioned Pokemon in this. Or the original name, of course, Capsule Monster. Ran away just to be put back at the hospital. Fuck you! You little shit. Like, jeez. If you didn't want it, you could have just said you didn't want it. You didn't have to, like, take it and break it. You jerk. I mean, so far, I'd say what a selfish little shit. Just because he's all traumatized. It's like, kid, shouldn't you be thinking about all the other victims who are possibly going through the same thing you're going through? But you're like, oh, no, I'm too traumatized and scared to tell anybody. It's like, kid, fucking, for fuck's sake, tell the SAF and they'll fucking solve the problem. And, you know, everything will go back to normal. Oh, jeez, he's all big now. Run away. Let's say this one, looking at the creature now, this one definitely more looks like Twin Tails. In episode 6, I accidentally called, like, that one kaiju. I compared him to the wrong one. The one I was trying to compare him to was Gudon with the tendrils. But yeah, this one more looks like Twin Tails. Like the way its back looks with the little tentacles on the back. I was like, oh yeah, that definitely looks more like that one now. I didn't even realize that thing that they're, looking at in the little fish tube, that's a capsule monster? That's what they call those? Okay. I don't know if it's made up for this, or if that's actually a thing in Japan, though. Though, I don't get how you get, like, that little thing that look like that giant thing. That looked nothing alike, but okay. I mean, it's my fucking job. I'm what you call an investigator. I'm trying to figure out this problem so I could save lives, kid. The longer you don't tell me the information I need, the more people will die. So, where did he even get this thing then? Like, apparently these are just capsule monsters that kids can just get, but it's like, where did he get this thing from? Did aliens drop it off, or where did he find it? Like, will they actually go into that? Oh, okay, I think we're getting the explanation now. Okay. So the explanation so far is, so he had his little capsule monsters, 2 of them he said, and he threw them into the lake. I'm assuming there's some kind of radioactivity or some kind of just contamination that basically made these things grow. Okay. Nuclear energy! Oh my god! How did nobody know about this? A month ago, you think still people would have been like, oh yeah, that happened near that lake. Oh my goodness. I was say, and he just said he knew where they trashed it. Like, oh yeah, they trashed the nuclear energy in that pond. It's like, so you're telling me nobody studied the lake after it got trashed? Or maybe I'm mishearing, but it sounded like he said, oh yeah, we knew where he trashed it, and nobody studied the water after that. What the fuck? What the hell is that gun? Oh my goodness. Nope. Didn't even get to use it. He just charged into its gas. It's like, why did you get that close? It's like, don't get near the gas, Mizaki. There you go. Ah, my ass, you son of a bitch. Oh no, now the gas is affecting me. Oh jeez. Maybe I shouldn't have ran into that gas when I was attacking that one creature. Boy, you better pull out your little fire stick. You're about to crash. Oh jeez. I always love sometimes before he transforms, there's always got to be a narrator saying, hey, do your fucking job. Transform and fight the monster, you son of a bitch. Oh, is he gonna have to fight it blind? Just like that Ultraman episode. Well, use your ears. There. For not being able to see, you're doing a pretty good job. I mean, starting to kick the shit out of it and stuff. He's like still able to do backflips while blind. Like, oh my goodness. Well, let's say, so that's his vision. He says he's blind, but like technically you could see. Let's say, I feel they did it a bit better in that one Ultraman episode where I think technically he was still seeing, but it was like his vision was all blurry. Though maybe his eyes were getting fixed, but now he's gonna be blinded even more. Oh no. Oh. Well, this is awkward. it's just da-da-da-da music. Wait, what? This thing can teleport too? The fuck? When did you get teleportation powers? Or unless it's supposed to be his perspective and it's just moving around. That was just weird. Oh jeez, now I'm getting grabbed. What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, seizure. What the fuck? That was weird. Also, I like for this entire fight, they know like Fireman's like blind and stuff, but they're not like trying to help him at all. But whatever, I guess he's handling it. And now we're even. Now we're both blind. Oh my god. The way he picked him up and then dropped him just so he could swing him, that looks so funny. Alright, time for the finisher. Yep. Fire slash. I will say, I thought that was a new move, but it's like, oh, the subtitle misspelled it. It's supposed to be Fire Flash, not Fire Slash. Oh my god, he's burning alive. Oh my goodness. Well, okay, bye. Whee! Well, man, it's a bit awkward since he doesn't fly and he just, like, does that to, like, leave. It just looks so funny. Well, you probably shouldn't have put him in that lake. It's not his fault. It was the creature's fault that he grew into a giant monster. Again, you threw him into the lake, and he got mutated. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't have put him in that lake, in that pond. Oh, he's fine now. He's all crying like, my capsule monster. Okay, yeah, I got new ones anyway. I'm cool. Thanks, man. Bye. I like how he's like, oh, I'll be sure this doesn't happen. It's like, what do you mean? There are probably other ponds that are, like, covered in radiation stuff. You can't do anything about that. Alright, so that was episode 8 of Fireman. Overall, just another fun, silly episode. Just like 7, a lot of the characters just made some stupid decisions, like this kid being all like, oh, I'm so traumatized because my capsule monster grew, all because I tried to put 2 in a pond. For some reason. I mean, if those are like a real thing in Japan, I don't know what the deal with capsule monsters are. That you like throw them into water. I don't know what that's supposed to do. But then yeah, his got mutated because somebody stole a truck full of nuclear energy and then just dumped it into that pond. And I don't know if I was misreading the subtitles, but I swear it sounded like they said they knew that, like, oh yeah, the guy who stole that, he dumped it there. And you're telling me nobody studied the lake to make sure, oh yeah, this lake or this pond has a ton of nuclear energy. Maybe we should, like, you know, empty it out to make sure nobody throws anything into the pond just in case if something like this happens. Then it's like, oh, turns out this kid threw his capsule monsters in there. And one grew to a human-sized one, and then the other, I guess, grew bigger because it lasted longer, I guess, or something. And then what was the whole fucking zombie thing? In the beginning, we saw people just walking around like zombies. Or I guess I'm misunderstanding that. I guess they were just blind was the idea, and all those people were wandering. But it's like, well, why did they act like zombies, though? You think the more rational reaction to those people, if they've been blinded, would be like, I can't see! Like, there'd be, like, panicking, people running into each other, tripping over stuff, falling down stairs, and, like, accidents happening and stuff like that. But no, they were more like, like they acted like zombies. I was like, what was that? Like, that just felt weird. Because, yeah, I thought the plot was, oh, the gas, like, turns people into, like, zombies. But no, the gas just blinds you. And stuff like that. It was like, what? And then the fact, Mizaki's trying to solve the problem, but the kid's like, no, I'm too traumatized to tell you anything. I know I'm being harsh. I'm probably being a bit too harsh on the kid, but it's like, kid, there are possibly lives at stake, and you're not going to tell the SAF officer about the problem that can, like, solve it and make sure everything's fine. And then that ending where, I swear too, maybe I, again, misread the subtitles again, but I thought they were, like, doing some kind of test to make sure it wasn't the capsule monsters, then they go, oh yeah, no, it's fine. It must have been something else. But then in the end, oh god, it is capsule monsters! I was like, what the fuck? I thought you did an experiment to prove it's not or something. It's like, what? It's just, I don't know, it was a bit confusing. Again, I possibly read them wrong, or the subtitles were just fucked up. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, maybe. But then again, overall, I like the idea of that fight. That like, oh, he gets blinded, and then in the end, he even blinds the creature itself. Like, I like that. But then what I love at the end was the kid like, oh my god, what counts a monster's dead? You stupid! Why'd you have to become a monster? Which again, as I said, is like, it's not that thing's fault. You threw it in the pond. It's just like the last episode. It's always like, oh, it's always somebody else's fault that this happens, and not like again, yeah, the last episode, the captain blamed Misaki for not being careful with the samples of the fungus mushroom, even though it wasn't his fault. It was the science lady. And then this kid, he's blaming the capsule monster for becoming a monster. You're the one that threw him in the fucking pond, kid. And I know you didn't know about the nuclear energy, but still, you're the one that caused him to mutate. It didn't do that. It's like, what are you talking about? Overall, again, this was a fun episode, and like just breaking it down like that just makes this a whole lot more fun with me, because I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, honestly, kind of hope it keeps up with this. I love just having these kind of like reactions to this, being like, what the fuck? It's so stupid. And like I was saying too, during the battle, I love how the SAF, they're like, oh no, Fireman's blind. And just do nothing. They just do that. They just like, yep, we're just gonna watch and do nothing. We're not gonna like, provide support fire or anything like that. Oh, that was just so silly. Anyway, though, I hope you all enjoyed the video. This has been CV Ultra 768, and I'll be back with some more Let's Watch Fireman next time. So, stay tuned for that. Bye-bye.